Okay, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms, and we want to factorize that. So all we're going to do is, in this case, we're going to take out of these three. If you factorize them together, I can see there's an x squared and an x squared there that I can take out as a common factor. Took it out there. So if I took it out there, what am I left with? 2p, and then a minus, and I take that x squared out there, what am I left with? 3q, and I take this x squared out, so it's always, if I take the whole thing out, 1. Now just test your answer. That times that, that times that, that times that, and see if that is what you get. On this side, I can see I can take a 3 out, so I'm going to take out a negative 3, and I'll be left with the following. 6 divided by 3 is 2, and a p. I took out a negative, remember then that sign is going to change. Be alert to that. The sign changes. Whenever you take out a negative, right, then you must be alert because signs are changing. So that's going to become a minus. That plus becomes a minus 3q, and that sign is also going to change to a plus 1. Just test it yet again. That times that, that times that, that times that, and see if you actually get that. Now you can see your common factor is that and that, exactly the same thing. So I'm going to take it out. That whole thing gets taken out as a common factor, so I'm left with x squared minus, I took that out, 3. Now, just for interest sake, this is a rational or male number, so if I go 3 is equal to root 3 times root 3's. This is irrational, right? Irrational times an irrational number gives me a rational number. Or I call them female numbers. So you've got the female times the female gives you a male. So I can actually, there's a trick called the difference between two squares. So what is the difference between two squares? Something like this. The difference between two squares. How do you factorize something like this? You make a bracket. It's always going to be a plus and minus, or a minus and a plus, and it's an x and an x and a y and a y. And because the middle term basically cancels out in a case like this. So difference between two squares is a unit that we're going to focus on just now.